Hello, lovers of Momoing. How are you all doing? In today's tutorial, we are having three recipe. We are going to be cooking Momoing. As you can see, this momo is so delicious and yummy. Honestly, trust me, guys. This is the best momo you have ever seen so far. All right, guys. As you can see, we have oil pepper stew. We have white rice and this momo. I apologize. This video is long. So I'm going to take you guys in stage by stage on how I achieve all this delicious meal you are seeing here. There is a word that say, making love is patient. You don't rush. So I believe where you are cooking is also a patient. You don't rush any recipe you are cooking. As you can see, we are using honey bees here. I've soaked it overnight because I don't want to use the fastest way. Just do it the same day and boom. No, it's different results. I always say if you're going to make momoi and akara, always soak your beans overnight. Whichever beans you want to use, is it honey beans, is it white beans with black eye, but soak them overnight. You're going to have a perfect result. Okay. I know it take time to wash it on this stage. You can do a long batch and put some in the freezer. But as you can see here, it's perfectly clean. So even if some chaff is there, it's okay but you can see it's clean. So this is all the chaff. You take about 6 to 7 times to wash it and achieve this white honey bees. Okay. Now I'm going to be using my Ninja blender. I'm using the smoothie blender. The reason why I'm using the smoothie blender, it gives me the kind of consistency of the butter I'm looking for. The other sizes like the processor, the normal one. So I've tried it for so many times. I seen some seed and like some lumps. I don't really like it. Doesn't really smooth. Okay. So don't be too exaggerate with your Scotch bonnet pepper. As you can see, I'm added half to it and red onions. Okay. All the ingredients we need, I will be leaving them on the description down below. Scotch bonnet pepper, long bump, long bell pepper. So all the peppers we're using and the crayfish, as I said, it will be on the description down below. So now we're gonna be adding our chicken stock. Okay. So you're not gonna to be exaggerate with it as well. Just put little because at the end of this video, you're gonna see that we are adding more liquid to it, which is one secret that you need to know. Just stay tuned. I know I've seen a lot of video about mama. I've tested mama, but this is my own way that work perfectly for me. I'm going to be telling you what more liquid you need to add to this momo that's going to make it so delicious that everyone will say, wow. A lot of demand will be coming if you're in a restaurant or if you are home, your kids and your family, everyone that come around will say, thank you for making us this delicious moment. Okay, guys, go and get a glass of wine, go and get popcorn, wherever you just want to chill out, just chill out and enjoy this tutorial because it's loaded and it's patient. Just be patient and bear with your baby girl. Thank you all for supporting me, for subscribing, for coming to me and your comments and all of that. I do appreciate it. Okay. If you have any question, any comments, leave in the comment chat box or contact me on any of my platform concerning bakery and cooking. I'm more than happy to respond. Okay. So this is our first batch. As you can see, the consistency this I look like we pour that out. There are sometimes you can also leave a little bit of it in the blender, add more of the beans and all the process that the pepper you need to blend. But sometimes you can still just skip that and carry on adding into it. I didn't really say it was 3 cup of beans we are using here. Okay, 3 cup of honey beans. That's the beans we are using here. Then the crayfish you can use 3 tablespoons if it's a powdered one or dry one like this because I always prefer using dry one. Okay, now I'm going to be adding my Scotch bonnet pepper as I say. Along the line, some music is going to be playing. So when it's needed for me to explain, I will just come, we'll catch up, guys. Okay. Hello guys, so at this stage we've blended all the butter of the momoy, so we're going to put them in the large bowl. As you can see me here, I'm just going to turn everything together so you can see the consistency. And I've tasted it. I see that the season was not enough. I'm going to be introducing 1.5 cube maggi. Okay, depend on your chicken stock, that's determine if you're going to still add any season to it. So guys, do not squeeze your maggi and just put it into the butter. That is totally wrong. Okay, always dissolve with hot water. It might end up that the some of the lumps of the maggi will be some parts when you cook it, you'll be eating it. That's not a good cook. Okay, you take patience, don't rush anything. Follow my step, as I always say, you have a better result. Okay, I'm dissolving it with hot water. You can see that I'm going to introduce a teaspoon of salt to it as well. Okay, because the chicken stock we use, it wasn't enough, the taste is not enough. Okay, so I will stir everything together. As you can see me here, that's why I said a lot of liquid is still going to be coming in. See, you see that the lumps of that maggi is still on the corner. I'm trying to like just dissolve everything. Okay, once it's dissolved, I'm happy with it. I will introduce it to the butter. So as you can see right, I've already boiled my egg, about 4 eggs. That's what we're using there. You can see we also have king dry prawns there. Okay, I've already washed it with hot water. And we also have mackerel. I've smoked it in the oven. Okay, one full large mackerel. Okay, depend how you want it. You can also use corned beef. Okay, this is my own way. The three fillet that I use for inside: egg, dry cream prawns, and mackerel. Okay, now as you can see, we're adding this maggi that we just mixed. We're adding it to it. So this is just one we've mixed. I'm still gonna test it if it's tasty enough. You don't want it to be exaggerated, as I said. Okay, just stir everything together, ensure that it's mixed well. I'm testing it now. I can see maybe it's not tasty enough, so I'm still going to be introducing a little bit half of the uh, maggi. So I'm adding half to it. In total was 1.5 maggi we're adding. So I'm using crayfish maggi. You can use no maggi, cube maggi, chicken maggi, any flavor of maggi you happy to use. Me, I personally, when it comes to momoy and beans and all of that, I prefer using crayfish because crayfish add a long way to go on this recipe. So I'm just dissolving it. As you can see, the texture. I'm still trying to bring it up for you to see. So when your momoy badge, the texture is thick. It end up when you cook it, it will be too thick. It's not fluffy. So it's always better you have the right consistency and the right liquid that you're gonna put into this 3 cup of momoy. So I've dissolved that. I just pour that in, as you can see, guys. Hey, hello, lovers of Momo. Now, guys, this is the secret I was telling you about. Honestly, we arrived at the right time. Yeah. You never knew that you can add eggs into it, okay? On this recipe, 3 cup we are using, we are adding 2 eggs into it. Okay, guys? When you add eggs, fresh egg, as you can see here, into your momoy batch, you're going to thank me later. Ensure that you're going to get a whisk. Come on, guys, let's whisk this egg to become fluffy. All right, do not use a mixer to do this or a blender. Okay, there's a different result it will give you, trust me. Just whisk it. As you can see me right doing it here, pour it in, introduce that to your momoy. But I'm so super excited to review this recipe to you guys. I remember my little one sister, they both call me, in Manchester, and I want to make momoy. We are missing your mommy. I put them through. They were like, what? This is how you be doing it? I say yes. So now we are adding our oil, 150 gram, from 130 to 150 gram. As I said, I will be leaving the description down below. Do not hesitate to check out the recipe on the comment section or there. So you just ensure that you just want to whisk and turn this together, like just fold them together, as you can see me doing here. When you add a lot of oil to your momo, that's also have a better result. Okay, don't put a little bit of vegetable oil. So ensure that you are having the right amount. You can see the texture. I'm really super happy with it. The color, everything is giving. Trust me, guys, this is the dry prawns I told you. See the king dry prawns, I'm introducing that to it. Typically, this is from Edo. If you are from Edo, most Edo, when they are making their momo, you must see dry prawns in it. This is the mackerel and the egg. I'm not going to put the egg inside because you don't want the egg yolk to be missing around inside the badge of the butter, okay? So we're just going to stir this together. Ensure that when you're going to be putting it on the momo leaf later, you know what you are picking up from there, okay? Guys, a little bit splattered, this bench, they want to eat from my momo badge. Can you imagine? All right, guys, so I'm gonna clean it. We'll clean up. So one part that is missing in this video, I sincerely apologize, guys. Forgive me. The way I use my momo leaf, when you are trying things, sometimes you give it to people and they will try it out. They will come back and say, wow, it was good. So there was one technique I also discovered on how to get a perfect momo. Yeah. So what I do, if I'm blending, I'm doing everything, a hot water, I will soak my momo leaf. Did you hear that? I'll soak my momo leaf with a hot water. So this momo leaf, it was typically from Edo State. I didn't get it from UK here. There's a lady that used to say it in Italy and she was coming to UK. I used to see this momo leaf is so big and it's massive. I said, man, I need one wrap. She brought one wrap for me. So I use this momo leaf and it's going to last me for long. Okay. So that's why you assume the size is quite different for the one we get from the Asia shop and all of that. So right now I'm going to put it in the pot. So we'll put some hot water, we put that in. So this is the momo leaf. I sincerely apologize. I didn't take you guys how I soak it on the hot water. When you soak it on the hot water, it's like you are preparing the momo leaf. Okay, so now break it. You ensure that you break it. See, I'm not using double, I'm using one. You are going to wrap it like a cone. Okay, so guys, it takes time, you will get it. Just be patient. You can replay this video, pause it. You see the way I'm doing it. I fold it around like a cone, then you now bend it inside. Okay, it's take patience to make love and enjoy it. I said it before. So when you're going to make this moment, be patient and this leaf, you will get it how to fold it, okay? So we fold that in. Now we're going to be putting our badge inside. I've taken with prawns and the fish. As you can see, I'm serving it inside. That's about 2.5 spoons, depending on the quantity, at the big size you want it to be. So I'm just putting all of that into that. Then I'm going to be introducing my egg into it. Okay, guys, I put that inside. This momo is loaded. Imagine you serve your guests like, if the person that like prawns, he's seen prawns, it's like, so yummy. If you like egg, seen egg inside, you like mackerel, the three flavor of the filling is inside. Okay, now you're gonna fold that. You see the way I'm folding it? You see, you just fold that in gently and bring it back. Okay, so now as you can see, nothing is dropping out, just one leaf. And this momo leaf that I'm using, trust me guys, there's no sand. I remember one of my Ghana customer, she ordered like for momo and she was like, oh, I feel a bit sand inside. Even my husband told me it was really annoying. I soaked this momo leaf, I washed it, I dried, I did everything. I didn't still know how sand come, but since I've been using this from Nigeria, those state prescribed this momo leaf. This lady is in Italy, she can post to you anywhere, trust me. So I've never had anything like that, like there's a sand. You see how big the size it is. It's really big. Don't need to, just one. So you see the way I'm folding it, you bend it out, you fold it. Just focus on the down, leave the top. Later you can sort the top out. See, I didn't get that, so practice me perfect. You go back again, fold that into that place, bring your hand. So you are tucking it, you are rolling it round. You see that you ensure that you are having the corn on the down, like triangle. So you look at the top, you just fold that in, then you open inside. Okay, you see, you secure the down is secure. Stir your momo. Whenever you are taking your momo butter, always stir it. So some ingredients can go down, always stir it. I encourage you to stir it. When you stir it, you have a better result. All the ingredients will also circulate together. Okay, like I'm adding 3 spoons. So just watch, some music will be playing as I say. When it's needed to voice, I will come back. We'll catch up later, guys. Hello guys. So the reason why I'm bending this momoy leaf, I'm breaking this part out. You don't want your momoy when you do with this line, you fold it. Yeah, if it's rice, it's good. But for momoy, it might be leaking out. So that's the reason why I'm bending it. I first of all break that part out. Okay, guys. So I'll fold it like a con. So I'm having the triangle inside and secure. Then I'll fold it. You see, this is the reason why. Do not leave that part that you don't bend it out. Break that half part. That will not make your momo to be dripping on the pot, or water will go in, the ingredients will go out. Okay, guys. So I just want to quickly explain that to you. Does that make sense? Okay. Lovers of mommy, I'm super excited about this recipe. Please don't hesitate to send me a picture on my Instagram, on my Facebook, on my TikTok. Okay, guys, leave your comment down below. Just try this recipe. If you love momo, guys, you're gonna thank me later. Trust me. My husband, if you take it to work, a colleague, the kid don't mind. Even this lady I told you about, when are you gonna be making momo next? When I even went for program in Manchester, I make some batch. Everyone was like, "Oh, this momo was so good." I know what I'm saying. I'm talking about. Okay, guys, this is so dear to me. Shout out to my mommy that taught me how to do all of this. So it is time for me to start bringing it out. I told you guys I have a lot to give to you guys about bakery and cooking. Any skills about these two things I just mentioned, just ask me. I'm more than happy to take you guys along. So now our momo is ready. Some people say that do their momo in 45 minutes, 30 minutes. Honestly, this is a beans we are cooking, okay? No way. I totally disagree with them and all those time they're saying because it takes time. Okay, let's cook this moment to be yummy and it to be well cooked. Okay, now I'm setting my alarm for 55 minutes. I'm adding another leaf on top. I remember then when I want to have baby, I think here I order for mommy. Me, I'm a kind of person I love momo. So this girl momo was really good, but there was too much of ginger. But the beans did not done. Even my husband can even take like, oh, what's going on with this momo? If when the beans is not done. So guys, do not cook your momo for 30 or 45 minutes or steaming. Ensure that it's cooked thoroughly. This is a beans we are cooking, okay? You have to cook it. And when your momo is ready, you can tell from the leaf. The momo leaf can tell you that I am ready. The aroma will tell you. Just like when you are baking a cake, you see the aroma will change you as this cake is ready. So at this stage, our momo is not ready. It's 55 minutes is be cooking. If you have time, you can flip it and bring the down one to the top, bring the top one to the down. Does that make sense? Because of the size of the cooking pot we are using, because of there's no enough room from there. So you can do that as I'm doing here. So I do bring some the part of the down to the top. As you can see, this is 55 minutes. You can just cut it out and see and open it and see how it look like, okay? And see the difference when it's up to 1 hour 15 minutes or 1 hour 10 minutes thereabout. You can see the difference that there's a huge difference, okay? Do not cook your momo. Please, 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 please. Do not cook your momo for 45 minutes or 30 minutes or 15 minutes thereabout. Above 1 hour, I do recommend, okay? So right now you can see the outcome of the momo. I tasted it. It's not well cooked. No, I'm still gonna take it back. Okay, guys. So stay tuned when it's needed to catch up. Catch up later. Lovers of momo. Oh, guys. I can't wait to see your comment down below. All right, guys. Catch up later. As you can see, guys, our lamp for 15 minutes is already ready. That's about 1 hour 10 minutes. Okay, as I said, depend on your gas stove and depend on the pot, you can cook more than that. Okay, so because this pot is pretty faster, if I'm using the other kind of dark pot, I'll cook more than this time. And ensure that when you are adding water, just a little water every 15 minutes, keep on it. Okay, so now our momo is ready. Can you see how gorgeous, how shiny is giving? Honestly, this momo is a banger. Oh well, guys, I can't wait to let's test it together. Can you see this moment? It's given the color. If you want the color to be more brighter than this, all you just need to do more of long bell pepper, and sweet pepper. So that's all you just need to add more to it. So just here in the middle, you can see all the filling. The egg is there, the fish is there, the mackerel fish, and the dry prawns. So I'm gonna be testing this out, guys. As you can see here, this momo was so yummy. It was so like moist. You know when it's moist in the mouth, so yummy, guys. Guys, support your girl by subscribing and turn on your notification bell. Please, that will have a long way to go for your baby girl. Show love to your girl, okay? Support your girl, as I said. You know the corner of momo where you are eating all this excess on the leaf. They are too yummy, okay, guys? I don't know about you. Which part do you like eating the momo? Is it the side that stick on the leaf or the main momo you enjoy most? Me, I enjoy the part that stick on the leaf as well. All right, guys. I will soon be telling you if you don't add a meat stock how to do this momo, okay? I will still be telling you on that on another episode, how you can bring all those powder, maggi, everything and curry to achieve the meat stock if you don't have it. All you just need to do is just the ingredients. So if you have a question concerning that about that momo that I was showing you, let me know. So this is my ring that I'm gonna be using for the red oil stew. Like I call it traditional stew, yeah. Okay, so this is the ring we are going to be using. The reason why I'm washing it this way, I put it on the sink, I pour water inside, cold water, because if you use hot water it might burn some of the fat or all of that. If you don't know the fat, you can use hot water, but me, I use cold water. I pour it inside. See the way I was washing it, now it's clean. This is how I wash my ring. I don't cut it the full ring. I'll just take it to the sink and the where the water is coming out, as you can see there. So now we're going to be putting our fry pan into the pan. So this oil was the best oil I've ever used so far. Kumo oil B. I think, yeah, Okumo oil, something like that. My bestie bought it from me from Nigeria and it was really good. I'm going to order more. This oil is the best, honestly. Since I've been using oil, I thought Ghana best is the best and another type of Nigeria oil like that, but since she bought this for me, this oil is really good. So now we are going to be fried snakes. Snake lovers, can you see, guys? So our oil is bleached. We have boiled our snake. So ensure that you boil your snake with onions and seasoning, because as I said, this video is really long. Some parts I didn't really pull them. So I believe that is easy. So I've boiled it and I'm frying it. So depend how many minutes you want to fry your snake. So I think this take apparently like 5 minutes. So you just want to put everything aside. Me, I'm a lover of snake, honestly. I love snake so much. Anything seafood, you will find me there. I know they are expensive, but it is good. It have a long beneficiary on the well-being and all of that. So we're going to put this aside, guys. So the snake is ready. We put them aside. Now we're going to be introducing our red onions as well. I chopped the red onions. I think it's up to like 3 or 2 onions we are having here. So I'm going to put a lot of onions. We're just going to fry this, not too be too caramel, because we want this. We are doing a pepper red onion stew. That's what we are making here, okay? So we'll catch up later. I'm going to be adding all the ingredients. Stay tuned and we'll catch up later. Hello guys, as you can see here, I'm adding my season onto it. The reason why I'm adding, I only love adding my season at the beginning of my cooking of my food. I don't like adding it when you are about to drop the food. That is not a good cooker. So when someone tastes it, me, I can tell when you give me a food, when you add your maggi and salt, okay, if you are really a good cooker. So I don't want that to happen in your kitchen, guys. When you are cooking, I know every kitchen have your own skills, but I'll ensure like add it at the right time, at least nothing less than 10-15 minutes before you drop the dish. So if you see that your season is not your dish, 10 to 15 minutes, the dish is ready. Leave it the way it is. Instead of you adding seasoning to it at the last stage that we just read the recipe. So now I'm adding dry pepper seed because I needed that pepper seed, okay? If you look at, we are having red bell pepper here, long pepper and onion, so we just use the food processor to do it. We don't want to be smart, okay? So that's why I'm adding that dry pepper. I want the seed inside. So as you can see, I'm stirring it. While I'm stirring it is cooking, okay? So now we are going to be introducing our taste it. So as you can see, I'm tasting it. If it's everything is well seasoned enough, it's okay. So I'm adding dry prawns. Me, I'm a kind of person, I like dry prawns, fresh or dry, okay? I'm adding my dry prawns into it at this stage. I'm going to add my snail. I'm going to be adding my fish and all of that, and the ring. I will introduce everything to it. While I'm adding it at this stage, at least all the season, the flavor can go inside, okay? They can all well cook thoroughly together, okay? Because when you are biting it, when you are eating the protein or the snail on the prawns, you can feel that the flavor of the stew is inside, okay guys? That's the reason why I'm adding everything at this stage. So I will let them cook for furthermore like 15 minutes thereabouts. I also added bomo, so I didn't show all this process. So just basically just pan boil it with your season and all of that, okay? That's how you achieve all of this, because as I said, this video is really long. If you are really be watching to this extent, I give you a big hug. I thank you for the love and the support you are showing to your baby girl. Okay, please don't hesitate to show me how you go all stage by stage for the momoy, for the stew, and the white rice we are going to be making later on. Stay tuned, the white rice is still coming, okay? And how to dish, how to serve your guests, how to serve your kids and yourself. Sometimes when you prepare this delicious meal, you just need to serve yourself you like you are in a five-star hotel. There's people that always come around me. Honestly, that's me for you. I love cooking and I love serving you like you are even in seven-star hotel. That's me. So just do it. Just feel yourself like do something good to yourself at home as well. Okay. So catch up later, guys. As you can see, guys, we have dished everything on the food container. This is a breakable food container, okay? Now our white rice is ready. Ensure that you pan boil your white rice, okay? When you are cooking it, you can add a little bit of oil, amount of salt that you like, okay, or butter, whichever way. So now this is our momo leaf again. So at this stage, you are not going to break the parts, okay? You remember when we were doing momo, we break it. This one, you are not going to break it. You are going to hear that click, okay, guys? So you see the way I was holding it. So okay, so you will now try to fold it like a comeback as well. So unfortunately, this first one that I wrapped, it wasn't that so okay to my satisfaction. So now you see, I wanted to get that triangle there, but it didn't come up. So you ensure that you fold inside. When you fold this on underneath, it's when it's the rice is hot. That's also another way, like when you put it on the plate. So you see the way that I'm holding it, pinching it at the side, okay? Now this rice is hot. Honestly, it's pretty hot. If it was not hot, I could have been able to handle it more. So okay. So now I'm adding to depend on the amount you want. So I'm still gonna fold it in like that. Get my triangle. Okay. You can also do it the way you do momo first. Then you serve the right inside. Okay, whichever way. But I just prefer also show this method. You see, now you see coming out. I try to also fold that momo leaf is coming a bit. I will not chucking it inside. You press the rice inside. That's when you put the rice out. You see how it look like, okay? So at this stage, I'm just pushing it at the side. Now, as you can see, okay, putting the rice inside the momo leaf. So I guess this one will come up very well. So fold it as a corn triangle, yeah. Because this momo leaf is really big. I think you are using two, you can really see the more effect, okay, as I said. So now I'm trying to fold that in, do that, then tucking inside underneath. When you're tucking it, it's like it's chesting out. I don't know how to explain it. So that's all of that. So I think we managed to get about 3 or 4. So ensure when you wrap your rice like this is typically from Edo State. This is Edo State's delicious recipe me out they do their momo leaf. I think a couple of years it's been going viral. They are using it on party and all of that. Originally it's from Edo. Okay, now you do all of this. Ensure that you put it on a cooler or you put it on a warm place. You can wrap it with a wrapper as I put it on my plate here on the tray. So you can wrap it. You want the heat, everything that the rice is be on the leaves to go, the flavor to come out, okay, on this rice. Just the same process, the way I use hot water to soak the leaf. Also soak it because you want the leaf flavor to come out. Put that aside, okay, as you can see. Now we are going to dish our delicious rice and momo and stew, guys, okay? So ensure that the plate you are using is clean. Okay, assembly time, they do call it assembly time or finish up time, is always important whenever you are preparing a meal. Can you see that triangle the way I was trying to chest it out? So it's so unfortunate, that rice just like it didn't stay. It was stubborn one. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna put that aside. I want the rice to stay. That one just come off like that. So I was not happy with it. So this I like it. Can you see the like it chest out on the middle? So you see some people when they tie their rice, that it's not really easy. Practice make perfect, okay? The reason why we're having like a V on the top, should I call it a V? I don't know, guys, you know what I'm talking about. So it was the way we pin it underneath when we're wrapping it. That's why we're having that. Now we are going to be adding our momo. Oh shit, look at this yummy delicious food though, guys. This will take me back home when my mom used to prepare it, honestly, guys. So I just put that aside like that, trying to make it like a triangle. You see that? See, it's so nice. I just look so nice, honestly. So we're gonna be introducing the stew, the tradition. I call it native or traditional stew. As you can see, this stew is loaded. There's mackerel, there's momo, there's ring, there's snail lover. Everything that is here is really, really heady, honestly. Honestly, trust me, guys. I'm just gonna serve this food like this and with the oil. That oil bite, everything. Look at the ring, honestly, guys. Because of the size we cut that ring, that's why you are having that roundabout ring, okay? When you are cutting it, ensure that you cut it long, okay? So I'm gonna just serve it like this. Imagine you are coming to be my guest. I'm serving this kind of delicious food. Would you tell me thank you? Thank you, Chef Feli. Honestly, Chef Feli is giving you the best. Honestly, it was really good. My kids enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. My husband enjoyed it. It was really, really good, honestly. So now, guys, we're gonna test it and I will tell you how it tastes. And you're gonna make yours like this and come and leave your comment down. Okay, look at the dry prawns, look at everything. After you finish this kind of food, you just need to chill out and have a movie, or look at that, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you are watching this, if you are watching this extent, it means that you really love your chef feliy and the unique recipe that is coming out from my kitchen, baking and cooking. God Almighty will richly bless your household and bless you. And the hand you use to share, it shall multiply. Wherever you touch, it shall multiply. Your career, your dream, your education, whatever is your desire, God will bring men to favor you. As you guys are showing me love in this channel, love will not lack in your home. Thank you for supporting your girl. And keep sharing and invite your lover for this unique recipe, okay? Stay healthy, take good care of yourself. Till I see you all in my next video. Bye.